Hi there, it's Mike Smith from the IamLife.com, and we're back here today taking a look at another WordPress plugin, one of my favorite things to do. Um, it's called JackJacker, which is, okay, kind of an interesting name, but what it basically is and what it basically does is it allows you to jack any web page and put your own call to action text over it. It actually creates a bar at the top with some call to action text, and it's a clickable bar. It can redirect traffic to a given location that you've specified. Now, it's designed basically to work with CPA offers, affiliate marketing, and any kind of a niche marketing where you really want to provide for your visitors quality content and maybe at the same time build a little authority for yourself. Every time we bring a nice piece of information to one of our visitors, even the stuff that we didn't read, but we didn't write, but we really found it totally relative to our site. We build a little personal authority in doing that because our visitors begin to trust us a lot more than they would have because we're bringing some value to their visit to our location. So you can add the jack on any page you want to. Generally basic, you just find an article that you really like, found it totally appropriate to your type of website, and you'd like to share it with your users. So let's talk about how we can do this because it's got some really interesting things that you can do with it that you might not have thought about yourself. The jack that you create loads up a URL that you selected and loads that into the jack bar at the top of the display. It doesn't use iframes because that's, if you iframe somebody else's content, you're infringing upon their copyright unless you have their permission to do it. Instead, JackJacker asks the site on the fly for the content, puts the actual content of the page on your website. Now, since it doesn't use iframes, all the meta tags, the graphics are all on your website. If you were to post this page to Facebook or some other social network, and the visitor clicks the image that displays there, they'll be redirected to your page that has the jack bar on it. So, find interesting articles, jack them, and post them to Facebook along the way. Now, it's easier if I show you this because it's such a simple thing to do that it's easier to show it than to try to talk about it. So let's talk. Okay, let's go take a look here. Let's first create a page that we would like our visitors to be able to see that has great content. I will cheat. I've gone in advance and found a nice piece of content that I liked about Facebook traffic. It was a very comprehensive, well-written article, and I would really enjoy my users going out and taking a look at it because they'll learn something from it, and maybe they'll give me a small pat on the back for bringing it to their attention. So let's call this Getting Facebook Traffic. Okay? Getting Facebook Traffic. Now, that's the entire title. We're not going to put anything else on the page. We're just going to publish the title. Okay, so there we have this page that we've created. Now we're going to go down here to JackJacker and we'll start from here. So we're going to go to JackJacker and we're going to create a new jack. Okay, create a new jack. This page comes up. Select a WordPress page. All the pages will be listed here alphabetically. You'll scan down and find the page that you really want to put this jack on. I'm going to say Getting Facebook Traffic. That's the one we just created. The jack title is strictly for yourself so you can find this stuff. I'll call it Facebook Traffic #1 because I intend to do a few more articles, so I'll just start with #1. The URL I want to jack is the URL of the page of the traffic, the content of the article. I'm having a terrible time with my words today. But this will be the URL of the article that I'd like to share with my visitors. It's a nice article. I'd like to make sure they can see what it looks like. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it up here. So let's paste that. That is the URL that I want to jack. It's a page out there on the web, the interweb, and I'd like to bring that into one of my pages so I could show it to my visitors. The bar color, I think I'll use red. That shows that pretty quickly. And let's say my offer that I'd like to give them is a free traffic guide. So I want to get your free Facebook traffic guy here. Okay, I could have said click here, but let's just leave this there. We're just playing anyway. You would come up with some CTA text that you would like much better than what I just did. So I'm going to leave the text color as white. The bar color will be red. That ought to show up pretty well. Now, where do I want them to go to if they click that link? Well, it would be the URL that contains this downloadable Facebook traffic guide that I've just offered them. So let's say here, it has to be a full HTTP. Got to make sure you hit TTP or TTPS. This go the IamLife.com. Okay, good. And that's a legitimate location. Let's save that. So we've now saved it. In effect, we have placed that jack on that specific page. If we were to edit this, we wanted to change something, we go back in and change it. There we go. Now I'm going to go up to the page, and we're going to look at this page like a visitor would come to your site, and they would view this particular page. And the page, remember, we have put nothing on it, but voila, here is all this. Now we have all of this entire article right on here. You'll notice at the top we have this bar that we put in here. Get your free Facebook traffic guide here. Click, which has a redirect link in it to the website that we've placed at the bottom of that entry screen. The interesting part about this, if you look at the very top, you'll notice that this particular URL of this is our website. This is where we started from. This is the Microflow. This is a test website I use. Had it for so many years. I want to just copy that, okay? Because what we would like to do is post this page over to Facebook. So we're going to go over to Facebook and we're going to create a post, and we're going to paste that URL of our website that we call it. We're going to paste that in there, and Facebook is actually going to go grab that, and this image here is the image that they will click to take them to our page, which contains this article. So up here we could say something like take a look at these great tips for getting Facebook traffic. Okay, take a look at these great tips for getting Facebook traffic, and we're going to share that. Okay, so we're going to go over here and we're going to share that guy there, and now once it uploads, here's the post that you've placed onto Facebook. Take a look at these great tips for getting Facebook traffic. I am live. Okay, there we go. Now, and it still shows, by the way, the location, the location where we picked it up. If they were to click this screen, where they would go to is over to our page. This is back to our page. You'll see right up here above here. That's our page. It's got our click bar up here at the top. Here's the article. They could actually go and read this article at their leisure. And we've now brought this article, it's a quality article, to their attention without breaking any laws or rules, and at the same time maybe give ourselves a little more authority because we're finding great content for our traffic, to our viewers to read. So I think we've done a good job for everybody, including ourselves. If they were to click this link here now, it will take them to the redirect site that we talked about. So in this case here, if we click this, now we've gone directly over to the site that we addressed this as. This here, by the way, is the IamLife.com home page. So in any case, we've done a good job for everybody. So let's exit out of this, and we're going to go back to this is our website right back here, and we're going to go back to okay, so now we're right back to where we started from. As you can see, JackJacker is a very simple to use plugin. It does a lot of stuff for basically very little time and effort. It gives you a nice way to post content over on your site, as well as redirect it to Facebook to pick up Facebook traffic back to your site. I can't see a downside to this so far. It works really well. It's a simple little bitty plugin. It does a lot of work for such a little plugin. I think you'd like to use it. I think you should try it. I think you'll find that it's a nice, valuable little WordPress plugin. The name of it is JackJacker. It's available right down below us, right down below. There's a clicker button down there somewhere, and click that button, and we'll give you a download for it for free. Happy to have you have it and try it. I think you'll actually enjoy it. I will mention I'm actually currently working, running on the latest versions of WordPress 5.2.2. I think is where we're at right now. So there's obviously no problem with even the later versions of WordPress. It worked on the older, 4.9 and all that, but everything worked fine. But with the new versions, it's the same way, no problems with it whatsoever. So I think you'll find it a nice little piece of software. Take the time to download it, take a look at it, and give it a try yourself. You may enjoy it. In any case, we're going to close it for today. This is Mike Smith from the IamLife.com, wishing you guys good health, good times, and success in whatever you try to do in your life. We appreciate you visiting us here. See you on the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.